Coronation Street's Dee-Dee Bailey may be facing a sorrowful farewell plot after it was revealed that actress Chanique Sterling Brown has decided to leave the ITV drama. Dee-Dee Bailey, portrayed by Chanique, could be preparing for an emotional send-off, as the performer confirmed she has stepped away from the long-running soap. Introduced in 2022, Chanique's character quickly won over viewers and became a central figure on the famous street. As a solicitor, Dee-Dee has been heavily involved in several major plotlines since her arrival. Her turbulent romance with Joel Deering, whose sinister nature was later revealed, and her near-death experience during the birth of baby Lila earlier this year ensured her storylines were never dull. This week, however, Chanique confirmed she has ended her run on the soap after 3 years, leaving audiences heartbroken. Taking to Instagram, the actress uploaded a series of throwback photos of Dee-Dee and wrote, "After 3 incredible years playing Dee-Dee Bailey, it's time to say goodbye to Weatherfield." She added, "It's bittersweet leaving, but I'm eager to explore new adventures and to enjoy finishing my stint as Princess Diana with all her emotions." Since then, fans have been debating how Dee-Dee's departure might unfold, and speculation suggests her storyline could be grim. On a Coronation Street Facebook group, one fan commented, "So sad Dee-Dee is going. She's been one of my favorites. Do you think she'll leave happily?" Another replied, "Doubt it." A third suggested her ending could be tragic. "Wouldn't shock me if she's killed off." A fourth agreed simply with, "Same," adding a crying emoji. Chanique's decision makes her the latest in a string of cast exits over the past year. Charlotte Jordan, Colson Smith, Sue Cleaver, and Shelley King have all left the soap. Meanwhile, Daniel Brocklebank, who has portrayed Billy Mayhew for more than 10 years, is also expected to bow out later in 2025. In the same week, longtime character Jenny Connor made her departure too, closing the chapter nearly 4 decades after her debut. The ex-landlady of the Rovers chose to move abroad to Spain for a fresh start. Coronation Street viewers believe they've uncovered Lisa Swain's next big storyline after an Emmerdale face was spotted in Weatherfield. The determined detective sergeant has dealt with several major investigations that have shaken the cobbles. Although her police work has been pushed aside lately while she wrestled with personal struggles, fans are convinced they've figured out her upcoming assignment, and it links to the Dales. Since debuting on the street in 2021, Lisa has been central to multiple high-stakes cases that rocked residents' lives. However, her world was recently turned upside down when she came face-to-face with her ex-wife Becky Swain in the home she shares with fiancée Carla Connor at number 6. Viewers will remember Becky's appearance was a massive shock, as Lisa had long believed she died on duty almost 4 years ago. With those painful revelations to process, Lisa has been distracted from her usual role. But eagle-eyed fans think she's about to reclaim her authority with a dramatic new case, one connected to Emmerdale's John Sugden. Soap followers who watched both series were stunned when a wanted poster for The Fugitive appeared inside Weatherfield Police Station. John fled the Dales last month after murdering Nate Robinson and endangering the lives of others, including his husband, Aaron Dingle. The poster was only noticed during Corrie's September 24th episode, glimpsed in the background as Asha Alahan left the station following her statement about being attacked while working as a trainee paramedic. Now speculation is growing that Lisa could be the one to track John down in the much-hyped Coronation Street and Emmerdale crossover, which is already in production. Meanwhile, actress Vicky Myers, who portrays Lisa, had plenty to celebrate this week after taking home 2 trophies at the 2025 Inside Soap Awards in London's 194 venue. She scooped Best Actress and Best Partnership, the latter alongside Allison King, who plays her on-screen partner Carla Connor. And in a post-ceremony chat with Metro, Vicky may have let slip what's coming next, revealing on the red carpet that she'd be on the train back to Leeds tomorrow. Coronation Street actor teases explosive showdowns as Carl Webster's secrets unravel. Jonathan Howard, who plays newcomer Carl Webster, has revealed that some fiery clashes are on the horizon in Weatherfield, as his character is finally exposed for his string of affairs. But what fallout lies ahead? Since first stepping onto the cobbles in April, Carl has caused turmoil, taking advantage of his half-brother Kevin and dragging shady business into the garage. On top of that, he began a relationship with Kevin's wife, Abby, which eventually saw her walk away from her marriage after months of tension. Carl didn't stop there either, as he later had a fling with James Bailey. During a chat with The Sun at the 2025 Inside Soap Awards, Howard hinted that Carl won't escape the consequences much longer, with several residents set to confront him as his actions come to light. His rash behavior and self-centered choices are bound to catch up with him, the actor explained. There are going to be heated face-offs as he finally has to deal with the impact of what he's done. Howard continued, Carl isn't going to keep slipping through the cracks. When he crosses Kevin again, things are going to explode. Everything he's been up to will come crashing down. Although the character has already shown a darker side in stories involving Tracy Barlow and Tyrone Dobbs, Howard stressed that Carl isn't meant to be a full-blown villain. Instead, he's a man whose poor judgment and desperation push him into reckless behavior. It's brilliant to play someone like Carl, Howard said. I get to make reckless, sneaky decisions that I'd never make in real life. But he's not evil or murderous, just flawed, impulsive, and selfish. The actor added, most of his choices come from panic or self-preservation, and they're not the right ones. But I wouldn't label him as an evil character, just someone who keeps messing up. Meanwhile, Carl could soon find himself under even more pressure, as Sally Carmen, who plays Abby, has teased that her character might learn about Carl's secret involvement with James, setting up even more drama. Coronation Street, Theo faces fresh abuse claims as Todd struggles to cope. Theo Silverton's troubling behavior towards partner Todd Grimshaw has been escalating for weeks, and the latest episode confirmed it isn't just an isolated incident. The couple headed out with friends to a Canal Street party, an outing that even Todd was surprised Theo agreed to. But the evening quickly soured when Theo became irritated after James Bailey playfully teased and flirted with Todd. Things grew even more tense when Theo crossed paths with a man from his past who was determined to call him out. The situation boiled over as Theo grew hostile and forcefully escorted the man out of the venue. It was then revealed to viewers that this mystery figure was Owen, Theo's former boyfriend. Owen bravely told Theo that their relationship had been abusive and explained that his current partner had helped him recognize the toxic way Theo had treated him. He reminded Theo that his own experience with conversion therapy didn't justify cruelty, stressing that Theo alone was responsible for his actions. Theo dismissed the claims outright, placing the blame squarely on Owen instead. The tense encounter left Theo seething, and Todd ended up bearing the brunt of his anger. Theo attempted to convince Todd that Owen and his partner were simply strangers picking a fight, but Todd later discovered a photo of Theo and Owen together on his phone. When Todd questioned it, Theo lashed out, accusing him of being possessive and snooping, even though Todd insisted the photo was left open. Todd was stunned to learn Owen really was Theo's ex, but Theo twisted the truth, portraying himself as the victim and branding Owen the controlling one. He then turned the tables further by accusing Todd of flirting with James. Todd defended himself, explaining that they had leaned in only to hear one another over the loud music, something Theo would know if he went out more often. Instead of accepting that, Theo weaponized the comment, announcing that he'd go clubbing alone, despite Todd having planned a dinner for them both. Will Todd catch on to Theo's manipulative tactics before things spiral further? Coronation Street continues Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 with episodes available on ITVX and YouTube.